Check. Checkity check. Check. Checkity check. Oh, the music's not going. Check. Checkity check. It's not going. All right, let's see if the beat's working. All right, let's see if the beat's working. It's not. I hear it in my headphones, but I do not see it happening in Streamlabs. Streamlabs desktop for the win again. Why is this not working? Properties, desktop audio. What's up, beat samples? Beat samples. My music is not going for some reason. Oh, maybe it's just hold up. Let's see. Oh, that's not gonna make a difference. Interesting. I've got no idea. Well, I guess we're not gonna have any music. Unless what happens if I just play it like through QuickTime or something? Let me see. Here it is. Video music. Right here. Bounces. Open that with QuickTime. Nah, it's not coming through. I guess I could try one more thing real quick. Let's go to sound. Oh, I think it's supposed to be out. Multi-out. Oh, there we go. That's all it was. All right. So I am going along pretty good with the UI. Let me show you what it looks like. Also got me a root beer. Okay, so let's see. I got my mix knob is working. The drive knob is working. These ranges are working. They're all connected to the audio part. I just need to implement the oversampling, do the attachments and stuff for it. And that's pretty much it. I've got the CPU label here. Oh, I need to put the words CPU right here. I've got the version number. I've also got I need to make a little gear icon to replace this. So this is my settings. We can show tooltips, and you'll see the tooltips for each knob and stuff. Turn that off. You can change the accent color of the plugin. Oh, and look, I gotta add the color to the labels right here. So I'll just put it back there right now. I've got a link to go to the Discord community and then a link to my Patreon. So hopefully we'll get a bunch more people added into our Discord, because I have over like 20,000 views on all of my plugins. So too bad I didn't put that in the other ones. So let's do the let's make the color update. So I'm gonna kind of have to go look at one of the other ones. So like the film strip knob, I put in this method called update color. So let me take that. And I'll go to the fader, which is where we're putting it. Let's put it right here. Get rid of all the space. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Do the same thing in fader. And let's see there. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Alex. Oh, hey. First time on the live stream. Great to have you. So I think this will just work. I kind of forgot where I call it. I think I just call it in the paint method of the main plugin. UI paint. Yeah, update color. Okay. So I think I'll do mix style, mix fader, update color with master color. And go ahead and play and see if that works. If any of y'all have suggestions for things to add into that settings page, I'm all ears. Trying to think of some cool stuff that a bunch of other plugins don't have that could be useful. All right, let's see if the color updates. Okay, it updates the... Right, okay. That 0 and 100 are drawing text with the graphics class, not a label. So I don't know, I don't think it's a big deal. At least the mix is changing. Is that good enough? Let's see. Maybe what I could do is go back into the fader and say, let me show you what's juice and what's not juice. So I went to Voyeur Design UI Mother and bought a UI kit. So I'll show you right here. So this knob and the track thing right here, this knob, this one, and this fader and the buttons are assets from that UI kit, but all of the labels are just juice labels. This little highlight animation is juice. This little circuit thing, I drew that in I think Lucidchart, and then just downloaded it as a PNG. This gray background is also an asset from that asset pack. But the background is juice. These buttons, this label, juice. This page is juice. All this stuff is juice. Just everything that looks nice in 3D is the asset pack that I bought. But the way everything is laid out and controlled is still using all of the juice stuff. So, yeah. I guess I can get rid of that debug real quick. Let's see, is that in plugin processor? Update parameters. I'm gonna have to find that debug somewhere else. All right, so to change the color of the 0 and 100, I'm gonna go and say juice color. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was an idea I got from I can't remember what it's called. There's a distortion plugin that has a block diagram on it. It looks much nicer, but I think it adds a lot because I couldn't think of any way to fill up the space anyway. So I thought having something like that would be cool, and then users could, know what's going on with the plugin. Yeah, I can make it brighter. Let's see, accent color. So I'll go, and what I'll do is say down here, accent color is equal to new color. I'll call repaint so that paint happens again. And then what I'll do is in paint. So this is the 0 and the 1 right here. I'll say set color to this is what I'll do. By default, I'll make accent color white smoke. And I'll put that in here by default. And I think that should work, because whenever I call update label color, accent color will now equal the master color. It'll call repaint, and then paint will happen again. So let's see if that works real quick. Builds are taking longer and longer. I think when you make changes to the something that's in the modules, I think it takes a lot longer to compile. Okay, so let's see if it looks correct. Okay, it's black right now for some reason. Oh, I know what I'm gonna need to do. Yeah, so what I'm gonna need to do is the same thing I did on the other ones, is check for oh, yeah, so what I'm gonna need to do is if yeah, it's this. Okay, so in here I'll say this, else accent color is equal to the color that comes in, and I think that should work. And since this alpha of 0.6 works well. Maybe I can use that same value on the block diagram. Maybe it'll look fine. Okay, so let's go to black and make sure that it's white. Yep. Text is all good. All right, that works. Okay, so let's make the block diagram brighter, which is probably in the main paint method. Background, here we go, the circuit. And then, oh, it's really dark. It's 0.15. Let's put a juice live constant in there. Try that out. All right, so that's 0.5, 0.9. Interesting. Nothing's happening. Oh, okay. It's not gonna, yeah. It's because I have this this bool in there. So I'm just gonna, let's make it 0.3. That should be twice as bright. Yeah, that's better, right? Cool. Okay. All right. So, oh wait, look, the 100 and the 0 are not. That's weird. That's strange because I know that their positions are based off of. Let's see. Instead of making it based off the image, I have to make it based off of the bounds probably. So I'm gonna have to redo that. Okay, so let's do get local bounds, get width, blah, blah, blah. Do the same thing right here. So let's do this. Juice live constant, and I guess I'll just do 0.1. All right, let's see if that gives us something to work with. Let me grab my notebook. Okay. That's the 0. Okay. Seems about right. 0.025. Okay, let's mess with the Y a little bit. Oh, 0 works. Okay. And let's see here. Let's put 0 for the other one also, which looks about correct. And let's see. It's gonna be 9 something, right? 8, 8, 5, 8. Close. Okay, 8, 3. And let's see if it resizes. It's still off a little bit. I guess because it's because the image resizes weird. Maybe I have to put it in the main plugin. So yeah, let's do that. That kind of sucks. So we will go to paint, see if this makes a difference. Let's put it after the background. Okay. So that master color. And let's see. That's fine, I guess. All the values are going to be very different, probably. Oh, wow. The size is huge. Hold up. Let's see. I'm going to have to put one for the size also. Let's do 0.01. See what that does. I don't have a tutorial. It's not difficult. I could probably make a tutorial. If you go into my repo, you can look at film strip fader and film strip knob, and you can just copy and paste it and it'll work for you. What I do is for the knob, I have a couple of different knob images, but let's pretend there's only one. You wouldn't have this switch statement. You'd only have one of these blocks of code. And then in the constructor, I'm passing what size it is, and then matching, is it the small knob, the medium knob, or the large one. So basically, if you copy and paste all this, you just fill out the stuff in the constructor and it should just work. So if you want to copy and paste that from the repo, you could. But I could make a tutorial on it. But none exists right now. Placing an image is pretty easy. If it's just an image, you just do this image cache thing. But if it's a film strip, like these knobs and stuff, you're gonna have to implement this logic that gets the current frame for like the value of the slider. Yeah, so let's see, paint, that, okay, this. Font size looks about correct. So where's the 0? Oh, that's the size. This is the X position. Okay. Let's get its height somewhat close. Okay. So let's do 8, 7, 5, 4. I think the size needs to be a little larger. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let me just write that down real quick. 5. Okay. The X position, let's see. That's 2, that's 3, 5, 6, 5. Oh, perfect. Okay, X. Oh, it's off by just a tiny bit. That's enough. So 0, 3, 6, 5, and the Y position is about correct. Okay. So the other one is going to be somewhere around there. The Y position is going to be the same, right? 7, 4, yep. Okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. And let's see if the proportions hold. Nope, same exact problem. It is because I guess the image. The image probably isn't scaling. Like if we go to the resized for the mix fader. Okay, so the ratio is fixed, which could be an issue. No, that shouldn't be an issue because if I were to just draw a juice slider, the ratio would be fixed. Okay, so what's weird though is that it's just the X position that's not scaling correctly, but it seems like the Y position is staying true. And I think because of that, I think we can move it back into the film strip fader. Where is that? Paint. Let's see. What if I don't say get local bounds? What if I just say get width? Oh, you know what? It could be the fact that this is, yeah, maybe. I bet it's that. Let me go back to the original values, which were, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure 05 was the original one. All right, let's just try it real quick. Okay, so size looks correct. Okay. What? Okay, that looks about right. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. 0.05. We got 0.019, negative 0.05, 0.83, negative 0.5. Okay. And then I think I'm going to plug those in. Okay. That one. That one. This one, which is 0.83, I think, and then 0.05. Yeah, that's the CPU usage. Yeah, I need to put a label that says CPU next to it. Let me make sure those values are correct, and then I'll mess with those. The ones that say 48, I think that's what is messing us up. Okay, so that's correct. So if 48 works well, I want to see what value this is right here. Because if it's near 48, I'll just use that. It's 15.65. Yeah, I think let's see, which one is it? I go through the CPU usage in somewhat recent. Let's see, UI custom. I think this one, the header. Yep, this one, the header interface design full stream. And I don't think I broke it out into a clip. Yeah, I didn't break it out into a clip, but it's in that full stream. Actually, I'll keep the tab up, go to juice docs just in case. All right, what did we figure out? That is I think that should be about 48, right? Okay, so what we'll do is make a variable just called size, I guess. Get width. We'll put that right here, and maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's see if this fixes our problem. Hopefully it does. Yeah, boy. That zero is not correct though. It's a little off to the right. it's still offset. I'm just gonna have to do another juice live constant. All right, let's see, 0.02. That's 1.8. 1.17 looks good. 0.17. Okay. That'll have to do. Okay. That'll do it. So we can get out of that for now. We need, let's see. What do we need? The oversampling and the phase button. Okay, so let's do phase first since that's super easy. So let's go here. We're gonna add another parameter. This is gonna be phase. I think this could be a bool. And by default, it's gonna be false. I'm gonna need to add a string. So where is that again? Where's my parameters at? Right here. Phase. And then we'll do the oversample. I think I'll call it HQ. So let's call it HQ. For high quality. Okay, so phase is gonna be phase ID and then phase name. It needs its listeners. So phase and phase. Push it back into the vector. And let's see, what's the best way to do this? Oh, right here. Distortion module, and then what I'll do is I could just add it into the distortion module. So let's go, let's see here. Where's it at? Right here. DSP distortion. And we are gonna have set phase. New phase, and this doesn't even have to be a smooth value. It's just gonna be a bool. I guess we'll make it false by default. We are gonna go into here and say set phase. And we're gonna say M phase is equal to new phase. And then in the actual DSP, we are gonna do just make it, I'll keep it simple. If phase, come on, in phase. So that's no phase flip. And then if there's a phase flip, process sample times -1. Easy. And then we have to go into here and we'll say box distortion, set phase. And then we just need to add our phase param right here. That should work. We'll test it later, but I'm pretty confident about that working. Okay. Now, the oversample. Let's see. We are going to let me just pull up the multi-cue because that one does it the best way I think I've done it yet. So let's see here. We're gonna need an oversample DSG module, which is here. Okay, we need to construct it right here. Oversample module. Num channels, so 2. A factor of 2 will be 4 times oversample, right? Yeah, 4 times oversample. And the filter type, I forgot. The IIR one is what I want. Let's see. Oh. Yep, polyphase IIR. So that should work, okay. And then I'm gonna go into prepare. And what I'm gonna do is I'll copy and paste this stuff and then kind of talk about it. But we want to init processing is the first thing you do for the oversampler. So I'm gonna take this, check this out. So we're gonna put this right after the spec stuff. No, it goes before the spec stuff, okay. Okay, and I need an OS toggle. Actually, no, not really. I can just get the tree state one. Where is it at? Right here. Oh, I didn't make it yet. High quality is also a bool. This is going to be HQ name. It's off by default. Okay, we need to add it to the vector. HQ. Okay, now that it's there, I should be able to go take one of these. So if high quality, we're going to multiply the sample rate by the oversampling factor. And then if not, sampling rate is going to just be the normal sampling rate. And we need to also init processing for the oversampler. So that's right here. That should be good. Okay. And then another thing we do is go into parameter changed, and we are going to also put kind of the same thing in there. So yeah, so take this. So if that is equal to high quality, we don't have this. We're just gonna get rid of this. Oh, why'd that bracket do that? Okay, that. And then this is gonna be tree state, blah, blah, blah. Tree state, our high quality. We can get rid of all of these modules that aren't actually in this plugin. And we're gonna take the Vox distortion and we're gonna prepare it with spec so that it prepares the sample rate. Since we're setting spec sample rate right here, we're then gonna pass spec to the prepare method and it should work. And we can just do the same thing for this. This could be spec dot maximum block size, right? Yeah. Okay. And let me adjust that real quick. Okay, so now whenever we click high quality, that should take care of it. And then what we need to do is go into the actual process method and make a oversample block and a regular block. We already have a regular block. So let's scroll down here. So, yep, upsampled block. Go right here. Okay. And this is pretty simple. It's just if oversampling, then we're going to use the oversample block, and then if not, the other one. So let's, I only need these. That. Okay, so what you do with the oversampler is you upsample the upsample block. So you say upsample block is equal to the oversampler process samples up, and then you process them down whenever you're done. And what we're going to do is move this into there. And then we're also going to take that, put it right here in between, and pass it upsample block so that if oversampling is on, it's going to use the upsample block. And then this, we're going to use the tree state, get raw parameter value, high quality, load. And I think that's it. That should take care of oversampling. I think that should work. And we can check to see if it works a couple ways. We can check in plugin doctor. If oversampling is on, you should see a little bit more high end, like less of a roll off at the top. And then we can check it in logic and make sure that the CPU usage goes up. Because if the CPU usage doesn't go up, then oversampling is not happening. So let's check plugin doctor. This is Vox Drive. Okay. Okay. So range. Oh, I don't see any difference. Oh, because I didn't do the parameter attachments. Let's take care of that real quick. So we're gonna need 2 button attachments. So we'll say high quality attach and phase attach. And we'll go into the constructor and say, let's see where the button's at. Oversample right here, phase button. Okay. So let me just copy and paste this right here. So oversample is HQ attach using HQ ID and oversample button. And then we'll do the same thing for the phase, and this is a button attachment. And we'll say phase, phase, phase. So, and then while I'm here, I want to change the, oh wait, same thing, button attachment. Okay. And what was I about to do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and change the label for the OS button and call it HQ high quality. So let's build that and see if that works. Okay. Yeah, you see how the high end goes up over here, like probably above 20K. I think that means it's probably working. So let's check it in Logic and see if the CPU goes up. Okay, let's pull up the CPU meter and we pause the music. We'll play it. And the mix is at 0, but somehow the effect is still coming through, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's try the high quality. Yep. CPU usage went way up. Okay. So I think that's probably fine. And I'm wondering, maybe I didn't do an attachment for the mix slider. I didn't. Let's see, mix is last. Yeah, mix is last. Okay. Mix, and we're gonna say I don't need that anymore. That's what I was looking for earlier. Let's see, mix. Mix. Mix fader. Okay. And let's hit build on that bad boy. And we should be able to use Plugin Doctor to check this one. Looks like it's still there. Oh, because mix is at 100. All right. Oh, I think we have, yeah, we have a phase issue around the middle. So I think we need to flip the phase somewhere in the chain. So we're in the mix chain. So I think here, see what that does. What's up, Mr. Tommy? All right, let's see what happens with the mix fader now. That's the same problem, but in reverse, so I don't think that's the right spot. Let's see. I don't think I need to flip the phase of the dry input. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I should listen to it first. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, you hear how it that's a phase issue, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's somewhere in this chain that we have to flip the phase. Let's see. Oh, I bet this low pass filter. That's a good spot to try. So let's build that. Okay, build succeeded. Oh, that's weird looking. Doesn't look too promising. That's with the mix at 100. That's weird. That's definitely not the right spot. Okay. This is really the only other spot in the chain that flipping the phase makes any difference. So the only other thing we didn't try is the dry input and the low band. Looks like the same thing. It's the same effect. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, it's the same thing. All right, hold up. Let's take all that out. See what it looked like originally. Okay. That's what it looks like right now. Yeah, that's so weird. So it's when it's at half is when it's the worst. So that means that when this is 0.5 and this is 0.5. Wait. Okay, this doesn't matter. Or shouldn't matter, but hold up. See, output is the low band. Yeah. This makes more sense. And I know these parentheses don't make a difference because of order of operations, but it makes me feel better. Let's do that. And then that. Okay, let's see if that makes any difference. Oh, it's the same thing. So what's happening? Oh, let's see if there's a latency. I mean, I doubt there is. Let's see. Oscilloscope. No? Actually, I don't know, maybe. It's moving very slightly, but like, I mean, it's something. It's no more than I usually see. Oh, okay. This is kind of dumb, but what if I just flip the phase inside this process sample call right here? So for some reason, when the new input, which is the dry input, is mixed with the output, when they're both at half their volume, they cancel out. So it's got to be some weird phase relationship. Can you stop? Oh, that looks weird. pretty wild. That could almost be an effect in itself. All right, what's the deal? Okay, let's follow the processing. Band filter. Yeah. So the band filter is the LR, the Linkwitz-Riley filter, and it's splitting it into 2 bands. And this is the correct way to do it, where there's no phase issue. I'm making basically a soft clipper using the high band signal. Let me take out the low pass and see if that makes a difference. Low band, I don't know why it's not auto completing. And then let's just do high distort. Let's see if that makes a difference. Nope. That didn't make a difference. Okay, so that means ignore that. Put that back in. It might be okay, so I'm taking new input, but instead of that, maybe I should do you know what? Maybe I should do this. This should really be my dry. Oh wait, hold up. My dry should really be low band plus high band. So that, right? Because after it goes through the filter, that's when it gets delayed. So my dry signal is really the low band plus the high band. And then the wet input, which is output, or the wet output, which I called output, should be the low band plus the distorted part. Okay. Okay, I don't see if that made a difference. Oh, bud. Perfect. Okay. So that's what it was. Let's see what it sounds like, because it looks like it gets really loud. So the problem was I was taking in the original dry input, which is actually, so the original dry input goes into the Linkwitz-Riley filter to be split. So when that happens, the signal is delayed. So I was mixing the original dry input, which is going to be ahead of everything because everything else is delayed. All right, let me turn the beat off real quick and let's see what this sounds like. It sounds about right. Yeah, okay. All right, so you can kind of see how there's a lag in the UI. Let's do a um let's make a release build and see if that fixes it. Because if not, we're gonna have to see if um something in our UI is happening that's slow. Oh yeah, I couldn't hear the audio from the DAW. Oh, I bet Logic was set to not the multi-output. I'll do it again in a sec. Oh, I guess the UI could also be slow because Streamlabs desktop is running. Yeah, that could also be it. Man, it's taking forever. Okay, well, while we're waiting, if you're not in our Discord community, go check it out. The link to it is in my Twitch bio, in the About page. It is also, the link is in the description of all of my YouTube videos. Where else is it? I mean, if you just go to one of the YouTube videos, it'll be in the link in the description. But you can also go to the Twitch bio in the About page. Then you can send messages. There's about 60 people in the Discord. So and I'm always on, so if you want to send messages or check things out. What I need to do is start getting in the voice channels more whenever I have free time. Gotta figure out cool things to do in Discord, like some kind of events or something. Also, if anybody in here plays chess, I play chess all the time. If you want to destroy me, I play every night. I wonder if this is taking so long to build the release build because of the, I don't know if it's Streamlabs or man, it's stuck on the same build step. I bet using these realistic images is what's making it take forever to build. I bet the images are a huge expense. It would also be cool to add a option in the the menu to use the plugin as the skeuomorphic or the non-skeuomorphic, so I could build a second UI that's just using like stuff drawn with juice, and you could use that, or you could use like the realistic UI. Well, I think it's almost finished. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if that made any difference. I sure hope it did after waiting all that time. All right, turn the beat off. Let me check the preferences here in Logic. And yep, it's set to volt instead of my multi-output. All right, so let's see, can y'all hear this? It looks like it's coming through on Streamlabs. I know there's a big delay between us, so I'm just going to assume that you can hear it. All right, let's see if the UI reacts any better. Yes, audible now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it seems to be. I don't know. It still seems kind of laggy. Or does it? Okay, let's see. So the point is, anything above this frequency is going to be distorted. So you can hear as I pull it up, less and less of the frequencies are distorted. So now only the high end is distorted. So you can kind of use it as an exciter. My thought is to use it on vocals, like on scream vocals. And then you can darken it up with this low pass. So I need to record some vocals so that we can tell if it actually works well. I don't think I have anything. And the stuff in Logic is not going to be, well, I don't know. Hold up. I thought I downloaded everything. Let's see. Voice, where's it at? Vocals.
5 4
واحد اثنان
That might work. You know what? I might actually have something. Hold on, just a sec. Let me look through my hard drive. I might have some old nail to mix things. Let's see. Logic. What is this? Oh, wait. I have something. I think that's what this is. Hold on. All right, let's throw some distortion on there. Yeah, that gets more distorted, right? Do I need more gain? Because I could always turn it up. We could go up to however much we want. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna save this. And let's just push that up to 50 dB. Did y'all like that meme reference? That's my favorite one right now. I can't it I break down every time I hear it for some reason. It's just so funny. Let's turn this up to 50. So 50, and then do I need to do anything in the constructor? I don't remember. Yeah, drive dial right here, 50. So I still feel like the UI is a little laggy. I'm not really sure how to go about debugging that. I guess I need to check it when Streamlabs isn't running, to be sure. But yeah, let's see if it builds quickly now that we only made a small change and it's already been built. So maybe it won't take too long to build it again, just to see if that's too much gain. Because I have a feeling that so in the distortion processor, there's logic to turn the volume down the same amount of gain that is being added. So I think if there's too much gain, the logarithmic relationship is going to eventually detach and it's going to be way too much. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the HQ and phase buttons are image buttons. Yeah. So I don't even have a special class for the image buttons, I don't think. Well, actually I do, because I have two different button images. So it's just switching between them. But I think, did I even... Yeah, I did. So I have a class called toggle button, and it's just an image button. Okay, so that didn't take too long to build. Let's check that out. Awesome. The threading stuff was just kind of off the fly. I didn't know how to do it, and I just was like, I was trying to implement the progress bar, and then I was like, oh wait, it's not working because the message thread is locked. So I just went look on the docs for the juice thread, and it was easy to use. So I'm glad it worked out. Let's see. Let's go back to the drum set. All right, so it's at 24 right now. Let's go back down to 0. What? That's weird. I have no idea what's going on. That's wild. I have no idea what's causing that. That's weird. Because I don't think I have some kind of... That's wild. I mean, it's not like there's a limit on the drive. That's weird. Let's go back and see where it. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too. And it's right after, so the original max value was 24, and it starts happening right after 24, which makes me think that there's some kind of something's stopping it at 24. Something weird's going on. I don't think I really have time to fix it right now though. Input 50. Input. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tackle this another day. It might end up being simple, but I just don't see it. So let's leave it the way it is now. It's about 7:30, time for me to get off. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new people. Go check out our Discord. Get in there. Check it out in the about page on my Twitch, or just go to any of the video descriptions on my YouTube videos. Join our Discord. There's about 60 of us in there. Some people are pretty active, so we should be able to have a good community going. And I'll have to come up with some cool stuff for us to do in Discord. But I'm in there all the time, so you can send me messages, whatever. We can hang out, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be about it for me. I'll be back Thursday. And yeah, see y'all then. Thanks for watching. Bye.